I have with me today one of the facilitators for the Fall Wild Women Symposium, which will be at the Leonardo October 2nd through 4th in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I have with me today Michelle Murray, who is one of our facilitators that will be teaching classes at the Wild Women Symposium. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. Thank you so much for letting us do these videos. I find that they're so important to kind of give the women that are looking out there at the classes a feel for each of the different teachers and facilitators and what they're kind of offering. And I would like to start with just having you tell us a little bit about yourself and your work and what you do.
Okay. Well, I want to start with, thanking you for the opportunity to do this. I'm really, really excited. And I think I've got this poem, and it goes, "There's nothing but to be worthy. You are worthy. You have always been worthy. You can only ever be worthy. And it's your own limiting beliefs that keep you from your own worth." And so that's what I'm going to be talking about at this class. And for me, when people ask me to introduce myself, I say, I am that I am. They call me Michelle, and I identify as a shaman. So those are three kind of different things, but that's who I feel myself to be. As a shaman, I walk between the worlds, and so I'm able to connect here and then connect on the other side with angels, guides, whoever, to get messages, blessings, things that the clients need to know. They've come and they're saying, this is what I need. And so I'm able to navigate those two things, at least, to bring that back for them. My native heritage is through my father in the eastern band of the Shoshone tribe here in Utah. So that's always been a blessing in my life. And then my shaman training has been in the Maya Inca tradition. And so I had the opportunity to learn some different tools and ways of thinking about things. I'm the mother of three beautiful, wonderful, strong women. And I'm very passionate about working with women and children because it's so powerful for me. And this has always been something that I've wanted to do, is work in this group. And in fact, I've been teaching parenting classes for 16 years. So even after my kids are gone, I'm still doing it. I was able to recognize my gifts at 9. I grew up in a family where there were spirits and guardians and protectors all around us, and we knew how to talk to them, and there was no fear about being spiritually connected. I received my career calling, and it really is a calling for me. It's not a job, it's a calling. As a mental health therapist when I was 16 years old. I actually have the journal that says, I will be. And I completed my formal education later than a lot of my peers, because in mental health counseling in America, we didn't talk about spirituality. You don't talk about politics, and you don't talk about spirituality. So it wasn't until 1998 that there were the first big conference about, oh, let's do this. And so then I knew it was my time, and it was no more question about, why haven't I done this already? Because it wasn't time. Timing's everything. And then as a spiritual teacher, I work with oracle cards, I work with channeling, I work with healing, laying on of the hands, whatever spirit is saying this person is going to benefit from. And for me, it turns into a conversation. And whoever shows up, shows up. You may be going down one path that says, we're just going to talk to your guides right now, and ancestors will show up. or an angel will show up, or there's a change in the direction that we thought we were going. So I'm a good facilitator at doing that. I've always said I've been a messenger. I just present the information. I don't make it up. It's not my agenda. It's Spirit says, tell them this. Okay, I'll tell them that. So this class is called Worthiness, Self-esteem, and Getting to I Am. And it's in the what, love category? Is that what category you put it in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's really important, I think, because as women, we've forgotten who we truly are. We took on the mantle of being the mother, the nurturer, the caretakers, and women put themselves at the bottom of the list. They don't know how to say, I get a timeout right now. I'm going to go get my nails done, or I'm going to take a nap, or I'm calling my friends. They are in charge of making sure that the family is taken care of, that the neighbors are taken care of, that their culture is taken care of, and they put themselves on the bottom of the list. And as a result, they're not happy. And so it's often really a challenge to get them to put themselves on the list. And so, we've lost our sense of worthiness, and self-esteem is just based on what other people have told us about ourselves. It's as if they're pointing fingers saying, you must do this, or you must do that, or you're wrong for doing this. And we just take that in, and it becomes our truth. And we get smaller and smaller and smaller, and we're lost. And so it's because of all of these things that in our bodies, actually, we start to have disease. We start to have problems with our body. We have problems with our minds. We have problems with our emotions. We have DNA links from a historical, you've got your core, there's a genetic. So when I work with people, I see lines of women behind them with this big long chain. And to be able to have somebody here, I call them change agents, because they've come here now to break that chain. And I can see all those women just dropping that cord. And it's brave to be able to do that and to get to that core, that soul level that says, I'm okay with that. So we'll have the opportunity to see where those sit in the body, and we'll have the opportunity to be in a safe place and be able to explore that and hear what those stories are and differentiate between what's my story and my belief and what my soul or my higher self would say about that. And that's really where I am, is to say I am that I am is the creation. It's not what I do. So that's what I've set up for this, and I'm so excited.
It's going to be great. I mean, self-esteem is just such an important piece with all of this. It's really critical. So yep. I'm so glad you're going to be teaching this class. Now, you're one of those amazing synthesizers. I mean, I think you're this incredible person that can pull a lot of different tools together. It's one of the reasons that we chose you, that you've got the Peruvian traditions and the Quechua, and you've got the Native American, North American traditions, and then you've got the psychological understanding of the mind and how the mind works. And then you're a healer on so many different levels. And I love that we're in a time where that synthesis, which is so divinely feminine, is coming more and more into acceptance, because you and I remember the days where it was like, you're a therapist, you can't do energy work, right? You know, you can't touch
Oh,
it,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's wonderful that you have that quality, and I'm excited for you to be at the symposium. I mean, what you're offering the ladies, I think self-esteem and getting to the I am is just so important for that center.
Yes, and that works out in the next generation and the next generation. And you know, there's a native saying that whatever we do now touches 7 generations, and that's 7 generations behind us and 7 generations in front of us. So by doing the work now, 7 generations ago has a completely different experience. And I just think that's so amazing that we can do that.
I agree. Well, I look forward to your class at the Wild Women Symposium, and thank you so much for this interview. And I hope all the ladies out there can now get super excited about this class, and that they go and sign up for the Wild Women Symposium. And we've got incredible discounts for groups, and we have a special thing where if you have 2 women to 5, there's a discount. And what will happen is that one person has to buy the ticket, but then you have to put in every person's name and email so that then they can go in and actually register for each class that they want to do. And once you register, then you can get the connection on the schedule so that you can sign up. But we also have a discount even bigger if it's 5 or more. So more than 5, I should say. So ladies, go there, go on to Eventbrite and find the Wild Women Symposium for the fall of 2015, or go to the wildwomensymposium.com and click on the links, and we look forward to seeing you. Okay, thank you, Michelle.
Thanks, Suzanne. Look forward to it.